Hey everyone, I'm Berrios from HalfKocked, and today is the 4th of July, and I thought what better movie is there to review on the 4th of July than Independence Day. This movie just gives me so much nostalgia. This movie is bad as old as I am, and I just love to watch it at least once a year. Once a year around Independence Day, that's when it's mainly on TV. But yeah, I mean, this movie is just so great, in my opinion. Not so much the sequel, you know. We all know about the sequel. I'm not here to talk about the sequel, though. I'm here to talk about the original, the 1996 version. Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum, Bill Pullman, and any time that I just turn on this movie, I just get filled with nostalgia. I mean, for 1996, they had some very good special effects, especially with the big alien ships over the cities. There are some questionable moments, like whenever Will Smith's first encounter in the fighter jet with the alien fighter chasing him through the canyon. Yeah, it was some bad CGI right there. But even with some nitpicky issues with the CGI, this movie still holds up 23 years later, and it's an instant classic in my opinion. If you haven't seen Independence Day, you have been living under a rock, but I will go over the basic plot of it. So pretty much, aliens invade Earth, and they have these giant spaceships over major landmark cities all around the world, and then at a synchronized time they all blow up the cities and disintegrate them, and it's up to our heroes, Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum, and Bill Pullman, who is the president in this movie, to figure out a way to defeat them. And yeah, so obviously if you haven't seen this movie before, I will be talking about some spoilers. I'm not going to do a 20-minute review on this movie because I'm sure all of you have seen it, but I will be talking about this and why I love it. Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum are just great in this movie, playing totally opposite characters who come together to, save the day for the entire race of mankind. You have Jeff Goldblum, who is the smart environmentalist who's always about saving the world and stuff like that, and then Will Smith, who is a fighter pilot who is dating a woman and have pretty much the stepdad to her young son already. But everyone comes together at Area 51, and they're trying to figure out a way how to defeat these people because they predict the entire destruction of the United States within like 3 days or something like that, with how fast they're moving to each city and how they're just blowing it up. So they come up with a plan to upload a virus to the mothership that will take away their force fields, their shields, and be able to attack the sons of bitches. Bill Pullman's speech toward the end of the movie before the final fight is just one of those reasons why I love this movie so much, because it is probably one of the best speeches I've ever heard in a movie that wasn't just crazy cheesy, except for the final maybe the final line where it's today we celebrate our Independence Day. I mean, but it's still such a great speech in my opinion. I just get tear up every time I see it. Some people might think that this movie's a little cheesy, and I understand that. I mean, it's got some cheese moments in it, but it is a movie that's almost 25 years old, and it was made perfect for that time. Nowadays when you watch it, you're just like, oh yeah, you can nitpick some stuff and complain about a few things, but I mean, you're here to enjoy the movie, right? I mean, you've seen it before, you're watching it again, just enjoy it, man, because it is a fun time. I feel like it is a great popcorn flick. Just grab some popcorn, jump on the couch, sit down for 2.5 hours and watch this bad boy. Overall, this film is probably one of my all-time favorites, just for I can throw it on any time and just sit down and watch it because it's that awesome to me. And for that, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. That might be a little high for some of y'all, but to me, this is probably one of my favorite films of all time that I can just, like I said, rewatch over and over again, obviously with some breaks in between. This has been my review, or really my thoughts and opinions on Independence Day. If you haven't already, please like the video down below, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and comment down below and tell me what movie that when you watch makes you feel giddy inside like this one makes me. We have an Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all links down below. Please leave us a like and follow down there. And until next time, I've been Barnyard, and you guys have a great rest of your 4th of July. Peace.